the like, I guess you would call them creators, the people who aren't Warforged, who are there at the Creation Forge making Warforged. Most of them had this like rune on the base of their skull, on their neck. It just seemed normal to you since that's all you've ever known. You're actually you were wondering if other humans you had seen afterwards were like not ready yet or hadn't been fully built at first. They didn't have the thing. And then you realized it doesn't work like that with them.
Okay.
Sharp pain starts coming back in your head while these memories are kind of passing through.
Great.
By the end of the day, can you roll me 2 alchemy checks?
17 and 21.
Okay. Yeah, you got 2 invisibility oils.
Hey.
Okay.
Basically rub it on and it lasts for 7 minutes.
Okay.
Also take away 300 gold.
Okay.
What's everyone else up to? Wait until it's dark. Darkleap, are you talking to your family at all?
Yeah, just telling stories.
Alright.
Kind of catch up.
Yeah, they tell you about this like falling out. Your brother found these, and like you guys would always kind of wander off on your own, like see shit and tell stories, but like none of the kids would ever believe that the other kid like actually saw this stuff. So like you had seen, like that's how you met Grok. That's basically how like your whole story started, right? The dwarves talked about a Goliath who had like stumbled across them when he was wandering off on his own. Your brother had stumbled across these ruins out in the mountains. You met Grumdor. He came here. They met the king, who he describes as this just massive dude. He is like a 60-foot tall human, basically, but just like Olympic god of a human. He wears it's like stone and gold circlet that like doesn't meet in the front, but it goes all the way around. He's got small boulders that float around his head. He hangs out in the Citadel. He, along with the like council of the other Goliaths that were here, decided to bring us in. They had not heard from our other clan, and they often, so like when you teleport out of here, you don't necessarily teleport to the area around Kaldur Vega. So they can teleport back to the portal that the portal that they had come from, way out east, back where your family's path used to be. There's a portal somewhere out in the desert. There's another portal on some tropical island somewhere. And then there is several portals that go to Truvala, but he has never been there. He just knows about it.
Right.
And he tells you it's become a shit show. It's a hellhole. Really shouldn't go there. Every time they send people there, maybe half of them come back.
Huh.
And they really don't have people to spend here.
Alright.
So, the Great Migration is a plan to move the island far, far, far away from here. And bring everyone with.
Exciting. You're happy here.
Yes. Are you talking to your brother?
Yeah.
Ah. Why don't you join us?
No, just might.
It would be good. There's a bright future ahead of us. I feel it. It's the same feeling that brought us all here. You don't look like yourself. You look like you've lived many lives already. Don't look healthy.
I have. Healthy. I'm healthy, just a bit older.
Aren't we all?
Cool.
Huh? It's like
I don't know.
trying to think of what that metaphor could mean.
I don't know. I've been adventuring with these folk. One day I just,
Are you happy?
I don't know, felt a bit weaker, but wiser. You know what I mean? I don't know why.
Okay. Are you happy with them? Is this your new family? Have you left us
I like them.
for good?
I like them. I care for them. But I don't know if they're family yet.
I would like to say that it's good to hear as long as, we are still family, yeah?
Of course. We'll always be family.
Just kind of like, it's like, slaps, like, reaches over the table, like, give you a shoulder pat. Like, wants to give you a hug, but you guys are sitting at a table.
I stand up and pull him in for a hug.
Aw, great. Yeah, big old embrace. You guys haven't seen each other in a long time. Brother, we have so much to see. Don't you come with us? Like old times. We can start a new story for the clan. We'll have our own clan.
I've gotta finish this first, and I'm all yours.
Well, guess you will stumble across us again. Where do you find yourself normally?
All over the place. Don't think I've sat
Which-
still for more than a week.
Which mountain ridge are you most in?
What? A question to the DM. What is the mountain range your Worcestershire called?
Oh, I
Um,
have the image of it.
Sauerkraut.
Oh my god. What the?
Yeah, surprise! I completely
Aw,
forgot.
dude.
Oh, it's all good.
No.
I always missed these, and I was like, "All right, I'm just chilling." Where I had my workout and stuff, and then I see on my computer it's something for Discord. Yulia, oh, I have an alchemy score of 8, and I was like, "Oh my fuck!" One of those weeks, guys. Welcome to night shift.
Whoopsie.
Hey,
Sorry.
I feel you.
It's all good.
you want
Yeah,
to catch Brock up really fast?
yeah, you guys go ahead. Tell him.
What an entrance, Grak.
Right.
I am knowledgeable of the surrounding territories.
He's been.
Grok, where was the last place that you remembered?
We were pretty much the end of the last session where we're looking at the city from across the chains, and like there was the big race with Dark Leaper and the Giant.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, that was
Okay, it's all right. Just
two
my
sessions
amnesia.
ago.
My
Okay.
amnesia's gone for a minute. My Grok's dementia is.
He just sobered up.
Basically, yeah.
Oh geez. Okay, so
Just keep going. Just keep going.
alright.
So your guys' place is like down here, right by Shim, right? You can see this. You're at like the very base of the Norcaln range, and it's like it's not even really part of the range anymore. It's just like mountains near the main range. You were part of the Akka range. Like your path was kind of like in through here, and he said that they went like way out east to find that ruined city.
Right. Huh. Okay.
Then you got the spine, which you've kind of been in the most, but it's
It's not
more
bad,
just
right?
big hills than mountains.
Yeah. Most recently, I've been
Grok,
to the south.
big point of order. Darkleaper has met part of his family here.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys have any other questions? Anything you want to talk about, dig into? Yeah, you do not see anything with your owl.
Gosh darn it, I wonder where they could be hiding.
Right.
Wait, you.
Really hoping they weren't already captured.
True. And I'm assuming I'm currently not by my fancy crystal ball.
You are in the alchemy lab. You can try and get
that's
over
cool.
there. It's down the hall a bit.
Yeah, but then I have to climb the desk. I'm not a climber. That doesn't seem like a great plan.
Yeah, it's not like
You're in a town of climbers.
it's not like a Jack and the Beanstalk scaling difference, but it's, you know, you're a toddler and you're trying to get to an adult's desk,
Hmm.
more or less. I mean, I guess for you, like you're puppy and you're trying to get up onto your desk.
Oh, he's already done that.
I'm sure, so it's possible.
Okay. Okay, Phil will think about it.
Okay. So what's the plan with the rest of everyone? Skip ahead to the night. You guys want to fill in Grok on what the plan is?
No. Just assume I know everything.
Well, you're gonna ask as things happen, so they should probably. And I would love to hear what the plan is. Ironed out.
I assume we all know the plan, right, guys? We know the plan.
I mean, as much of a plan as we have, I think, is get up to the second tier, find the correct location, sneak in, find Guff, sneak out, and hopefully get to the portal and use it. But it's like super loosey and not much of a backup plan. I don't know when we're using the invisibility oils or spells or anything like that.
So just so we remember, this is the portal to go home. That is where Fia is currently.
So if I'm understanding it correctly, we'll actually have to go up to the second, then down to the first, and then up to the third, right?
Yeah, or you can try and climb that wall.
That
Hell yeah.
seems not a good option.
That's the most direct path.
I mean, I'm sure it is. Has everybody good at climbing? I'm only moderate at it.
Pretty
I'm a
solid.
s-
I'm pretty content.
On a scale of a 1 to a 20, I'm about a 6.
I'm about that, yeah. So I think maybe if you want to try the walk plan, we'll meet you up there. But worst comes to worst, we can just like 2-1-3 it, right?
Yeah, that would get you there.
Yeah, 2, 1,
Alrighty.
3. I know what that means.
Level
Yeah.
2, level 1, then up to level 3.
Yeah. Level 1, run across to the next tower. Go up to level 3. Dive into the portal. After you've dialed it.
Dive, right?
Yeah, I don't know why you're repeating it.
Or you just
So actually,
turn it on and then let it rip.
Actually,
And figure out where you are from
one thing
there.
that could be useful is if we get Crag +1 at least on the portal, trying to get that situation ready for us to like get Guff and sneak up there, and then once that's ready, we have the package. Then we can just
Yeah, that would save you time.
Package.
I mean,
Package
not gonna
acquired.
lie, I would, if that's the plan, I would probably. Well, I really want to get that book, so.
okay, so there's a book. Do you?
There's a book?
Okay.
What? Greg, tell us more.
Yeah, this is the first time we're actually hearing the book.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't know about your dreams.
Tell you about this side quest.
I'd love to hear about a book.
Remember that stone thing that I touched on the way to Worsteršeršire?
Wow,
yeah,
that was
quick,
great.
Richard,
More about that.
I've been hearing voices, and I get pain in my head. And it says to get book for. Let me try to remember. Fourth book on the left.
Third shelf.
On the third shelf.
Yeah.
Is that Poe's poetry collection, or am I thinking of Robert Frost?
I don't know.
Are we in the right
While
library?
Craig is describing this, I'm actually going to write this down on like a piece of paper so that I know where this is. If we
Okay.
have like a specific shelf and like
Yeah.
description of the book and stuff, because like I'm good at taking things, so I could take that.
The
from
most
you.
the most Crag knows is it's the shelf that's across from the desk with the scrying sphere. Whatever that means.
Across
Fourth book on the third
from
shelf.
scrying sphere, third shelf. Wait, fourth.
Fourth from the left.
Fourth book on the third shelf.
Fourth book from the left on the third shelf.
Greg,
At dawn, look to the east.
Yes.
Right.
Is that all she remembers?
And
Uh,
it has gold bindings and cobalt blue page lining color. You know, when
Okay.
you look at the book and it closed and the
Yeah, exactly.
yes.
Yeah, like the sides of the paper.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I can find that book for you if you can get that TP ready for us. If you know what I mean.
Oh yes.
Greg,
Is there somebody that you would like to go with you?
Mm,
It'd probably be good to have somebody on watch or as backup, you know, in case you get in a pinch. If we are gonna end
I
up,
can do that.
okay.
Grok's your guy.
Grok.
I like it.
As a general
Special forces.
As a general rule in this city, anyone who's not giant folk, Darkleaper being the smallest allowed person in the city, you will either be imprisoned or killed, basically on sight.
Okay.
and those who are harboring you or seen to be working with you for whatever reason, or is assumed to be smuggling you here, will also be imprisoned or killed.
It's a good thing I have a sneak of... Where's my sneak? And move silently of... Oh yeah, I think I'm pretty good here. I think I'm pretty solid.
Okay. Yeah. If you're confident, go for it.
I'm going for it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so if Grok and Crag are together, they can have the two potion or the little two invisibility things, so you can make it up to your target.
Yeah.
That leaves the giant, the pseudo giant, the little baby boy that can shapeshift into giant, Mushroom, and me, which I'm sneaky, Mushroom sneaky, and the other two can like blend in, right?
You also have the mushroom who can go invisible and two
Right.
potions of invisibility.
I think the two potions of invisibility are going to be with Crag and Grok. I'm sneaky. Miku is both sneaky and can go invisible / give somebody invisibility.
Mhm.
The other two are Giantkin and can look to be Giantkin.
Mhm.
So I think that's a decent enough edge for us to get to where we're trying to go. Now we just gotta hope nothing goes wrong.
Keep in mind, I can blind people.
That's a good one to have.
And it's
Uh,
permanent, let's remember.
Hold on to
So I
that
can
one.
really... I
That's
can
so
really mess up
bad.
somebody's day, you know?
Gouging somebody's eyes out counts as blindness, right? I think I can
make them
also do
deaf.
that one. It is permanent.
Get close enough.
That'll work.
The blindness spell just.
Marty,
Yeah.
You cast blindness. You just threw a dagger in his eye. It's the same thing.
Right, it works.
You know, it's semantics. Semantics. You know?
Exactly. Magic.
Marty,
What's up?
are they aware of the gnome giant relationship?
No.
Yeah, we know that. No, we know that
No, we don't know
giants and gnomes hate each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we even?
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Oh yeah,
explained.
that's commonplace.
I didn't
Yeah.
think that was explained to us.
It's more of just like
No, that's just like
it's a common known thing.
It's like elves and dwarfs don't like each other.
Yeah, and elves and
Yep.
orcs really don't like each other.
Right.
And orcs
Oh,
and
hell yeah.
orcs.
Yeah, and orcs blork.
Orcs, they would orc them.
Yeah, it's like, don't be a minority in the South. Most people.
Yes.
yeah.
That's
100%.
exactly
Yeah,
it.
no,
So, like, don't try to rescue a gnome from a giant capital. Got it. Okay.
Or, yeah,
Don't
Or
get
sm-
caught
Don't be
with the
short.
gnome in the giant capital.
sure.
Exactly.
So
Platform shoes
Sabina,
are must.
outside of
Break.
game, how do you feel about rebuilding a character?
Yeah, on that note, how does everybody feel about
Yeah.
Awesome.
New campaign!
Do you mean like making a new character, or like literally Frankensteining somebody together?
That'd be fun.
We all get
Rebuild
stomped
him,
on.
make him bigger, stronger.
Or if we shatter the chain, we all just plummet to the earth.
It's a way down.
Well, I don't.
That's all I'm
yeah, I
saying.
don't know.
I'm not against giant genocide.
Yeah.
We're talking about trying to fly.
I am
this,
Dark
like,
Leaper, your best friend, do
I'm
it.
very much against giant
Right,
genocide.
Dark Leaper's
thank
your
you.
friend,
You're
bud.
not. You're not a giant. You're an honorary short person, dude.
Yeah, I'm still against it.
I'm against genocide.
All right.
Right,
Just an
yeah.
idea. That's all I wanted was just.
Yeah.
Dark Leaper, what do you mean? You're one of the good ones.
Part of a genocide, so
Darker than
It's
I
been,
thought,
it's
little
been
buddy.
vetoed by the mushroom. Okay. Genocide.
Decided.
All right.
Mushroom
I should
says
probably
so.
remove this anti-giant propaganda and maybe get this anti-giant tattoo removed, right?
He's just wiping it off.
Puts his sweatshirt back down, covering the shirt he was wearing.
Put Puts the spray paint away.
Sad.
Yeah.
Had Fia been
Just
there.
cover the
Uh,
doing with like
Child.
Fuck giants. Ooh,
You guys-
A little overzealous.
poor taste.
You guys hear the other two Goliaths that stay at this house with your brother and cousin Darkleaper. They come back. They seem to be back from their day's work. Seems to be like the day's wrapping up.
I just want to pull Crag aside. Just be like,
Yeah.
You sure about listening to that voice in your head? I don't know about robots or whatever you'd prefer to be called, but us Goliaths don't typically think it's a good thing to listen to somebody else's voice in your head.
It is my own head. There must be some truth to it.
Yeah, but
And it is only a book. What harm can it do?
I mean, we have a book.
Have you
that
not
can
read
raise the
1984?
dead.
How dangerous books can be.
You have a book on what?
With this big number.
Raise the dead. Book
I'm
can
a
be
bard that can raise the
powerful.
roof. What's the difference?
Books contain knowledge. I need knowledge. I want knowledge. Why would I not take the chance to take that knowledge?
Because you don't
Giants?
even know what knowledge it is. Could be a book about nothing. Could be a book that's more powerful than anybody should have. Just trusting somebody else's voice without. I'm just asking. You do you. I'm not gonna stop.
There
you,
is
but
no way to
just-
know
just
until
wonder.
I get the book, so I will take the book and see for myself.
Interesting. Sure.
Listen, if we open it up and see it's full of like evil runes and stuff, like we know what that looks like. We saw that in the tower. So like we just won't read it at that point,
It
right?
is in gnomish. It cannot be that harmful. It cannot contain that much knowledge.
I mean,
Very
they
small.
must have gotten
That's
so
good, that's
small
good.
for a reason.
Comparatively to the runes in
That's
the tower.
That's
I think she just called
big
gnomes. I think it is called gnomes
Yeah.
thieves.
from Dark
You
Lord.
just missed the biggest
I
Yeah.
feel
rose.
like they sacrificed the lifelong ability to reach stuff on the top shelf in order to gain advanced knowledge. So I don't know. I feel iffy about this plan.
Listen, I listen to the voices in my head, despite being caused by touching a rock. Who knows? We will
That's
see.
causation is not correlation, right?
I mean,
could be
you,
for
a
something else.
walking creation of magic, touched a rock, started hearing a voice inside your head, and now you're just gonna follow it,
I
little
roll with the
concerning,
punches.
right?
you
A
know.
little bit.
No, we all have voices in our head, right, guys? That's normal.
Yeah, but they're usually in our voice, not somebody
They are?
else's.
Yeah,
Is yours
I've got a
in
couple.
your voice?
You're a special case, buddy.
There was a mace this. There was a mace this one time. You know, there was this mace that haunts my dreams.
Oh yes, the mace is still here, very much.
She just
Oh
wants it
god,
out.
it's not a dream. It's real.
Yeah, Grok would bring it up and be like, dude, I talk to this thing all the time.
See?
You guys don't?
Voices.
Darkleaper
Yeah,
just
I'm
throws
gonna-
his hands
I'll
up.
get this book. You know, might as well get this book. We might as well. You know, I don't see why we shouldn't.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's a risk, but like, if it helps,
If
it
it
helps.
is
I'd
not
rather
glowing
carry it.
on the desk, I don't see why we cannot take it. It is a book. It's meant to be read.
Yeah, that's what they said about the Necronomicon, but you know, that's cool. Whatever.
Well, hey, listen. If it's a bad book, we just 451 it and then move on.
With our luck,
Exactly.
that thing will literally bring back the dead. Like, This will just turn into a zombie campaign, and everything will be terrible.
Listen, if we can
I'm
get
all
back
about a zombie
to
apocalypse
Right,
campaign.
and get out of here, I think she can handle this book if it's any problem.
Heck yeah.
All right. I mean, I'm all for Crag exploring whatever's going on with Crag, but also we've had a lot of shit happen to us, and LA is a little skeptical. So
Hey, you only know
That's
that
where
I want
I'm
a
at.
book. I'm not saying anything else. So
yeah,
there's
the
a
fact that you're
voice
just
in your
like,
head.
there's a voice in my head. We need to grab a book.
It's insanely suspicious.
Not
Well.
concerning at all. Not even just the slightest. Especially for someone who's like a thief and picks up on this shit. Not at all. Not that guy.
Sounds pretty
Let's
normal
do
to
it.
me.
We'll assess the situation when we get there.
It's coming up on about 10 p.m.
You said about 8 o'clock is
Alright,
when the
let's-
day ended, so we should probably...
When the workday ends.
Yeah.
Yes. Time to engage stealth mode.
Get ready.
Coming up
grab our
on-
stuff.
10 p.m. now. You guys have had basically a full rest. So if you needed to like reload out anything, go ahead and do it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm just
Cool.
gonna drink a bunch of energy drinks.
Do it. Can't stand still while he's trying to hide.
Good point.
I vibrate
Um,
at a frequency that makes me invisible to the giant eye.
There you go.
That would be so cool.
We should split some of the potions with the people that are splitting off, just in case they need them.
True.
Because it's just going to be Grok and Crag, so I don't know. Like, they probably have health spells and stuff, but having something they can just, like, pop real fast.
hmm
Take some monsters, bros.
Nice.
Heard.
What?
How-
Which?
That is going to be on Dark Leaper's sheet, I believe. Because those are in the bag of giant holding.
Mm-hmm.
What are we
Oof.
looking for?
We're seeing if we can,
Potions?
yeah, give some potions to the Team A that's going up to the porter in case they need them.
Sure.
It might be worth doing
thinking-
some of the big ones just in case they need to like get a whole bunch of health back at once.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe like 2 of those, some smaller
Okay.
ones and some smaller ones.
Sure. All right. You have, let's say, I'm gonna give you 2 medium healing potions and 4 light healing potions. How does that sound?
Sure. I don't know what they do, so.
You should probably split the 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 between the two so that you have like them on each other.
Mhm.
And then if one person goes down, they can bonk or drink if they need.
If you need to use them, I'll just tell you what to roll for it.
Yeah.
Sure.
You don't have to active. Medium is bigger than light. That's the only thing to remember.
Yep.
Shocking, I know.
Alright, you guys are packing up your backpacks, distributing potions to who needs them.
Correct.
Let me know when you are ready to head out.
How's the street look?
Opening the door.
Crack it open, look through a window, something. Trying to be
Yeah, nope.
seen.
No windows on the first floor here. There are... It's not snowing as much as it was earlier in the day. It's probably like 120-foot visibility. Still snowing a little bit. Looks cold. There's way more people out and about than when you were first awake, or you were first out here. You see probably like, if you're peeking out the door for a while, you probably see like 22 Goliaths walking around. You see 6 or 7 ogres. You see one really big looking human. human-like
Just a side
thing
question.
that's just like muscle-bound and sick.
As a quick side question,
Mhm.
we couldn't just quickly fashion any stilts, could we?
I could.
They might
make
see
them,
through that.
maybe.
They might see through
Just
it.
like a nice, really long cloak.
Yeah, one
Literally
big trench
just
coat.
Like, basically, yeah. Just have that quick little, just for like very base, protection, right? If we have to go on the side streets, at least we look tall, and they're all like, all right, it's just a tall dude.
What do you
in the
need
cold,
stilts
whatever."
for? You guys just get on each other's shoulders and wear a trench coat.
Yeah, who's got the killer disguise skill?
Put on a fake mustache.
Oh, hold up. I have a disguise of 8.
Boy,
Plus
howdy.
That's pretty good.
Damn.
Not great, but
And you're like what, 3 foot tall right now?
just about.
So we
Do
would need
kind of
4
have
feet tall. Thank you.
limited-
4 feet tall.
Oh, okay. So like we need like 8 foot tall stilts for you just to be able to like be Dark Leaper's height.
Yeah, also, we don't really have time. Like, night has fallen. We kinda gotta go already, unless we're
Okay, throw
spending
a
a whole
cloak
other
onto
day.
Crag's shoulders. I'll go up there and we'll pretend I'm a plague doctor. I don't know if Goliaths have or giants have plagues, but it'll have to do. Chop chop.
Well, you guys got the invisibility potion, so
Yeah. Do we want to? Just because.
like I would say sneak as far as you can, and then like get the rest of the way, you know. Or like
Mhm.
if you get into a pinch, you can like dip into a corner, slather yourself, and then like keep sneaking.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Sneaky,
gonna be up to you guys how you.
I love how the one who makes like probably the most amount of noise while moving is gonna be doing all the sneaking. Oh god.
Blade, you have him move silently. Trust me, we're doing sneaking too.
Yeah.
You might be doing the most sneaking, honestly.
Or whatever the
Yeah,
spell
we're-
would be.
As a divine, I don't think so. A divine caster,
Mm,
It's all good.
but I have good. I can do like.
Miku also has silence, which is really good and helpful.
That
might-
I do have. Yes,
But
I
that's good,
have
that's-
silence. Yes.
shoot, maybe
8 sound in a 15-foot radius.
maybe we want to send somebody who has silence with Alpha Team up to the teleporter also.
All right, I'll go.
Okay, actually that's probably good too if you go, because you can look like somebody who belongs here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Okay. So that's 3 and 3.
Well, no, I can only look like a child that belongs here.
It's better than anyone else.
It's better than us.
All right.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Try and sneak, but like
Yeah.
we're hedging our
I'm
bets
praying it
here.
doesn't. I'm really.
All right.
Yes.
So, we starting?
Yep. Before we
Alright,
leave,
this
I'm
is full
casting
board mission.
Stone Construct on myself.
Okay.
This is
How long does that last?
Control. I repeat, we have
I don't
boots on the
know.
ground.
No, check.
And we're sure we don't want to wait a little bit longer until it's like even more nighttime.
Super night, like 12,
like,
like midnight.
Okay, the longer we wait for night to turn to nighter, it'll become dayer.
well, at 5
I
when
don't
we
know.
woke up this morning, there was nobody on the street. Versus like
Yeah.
the 20-ish people that we saw now. So I'm hoping
I could
that
wait
we-
till noon,
Dark noon.
or sorry,
or,
12,
yeah,
midnight. Yeah, midnight. Whatever.
I think we'll have
The
enough
other
time
noon.
to do everything we want to do.
I mean,
Yeah.
we'll have at least 5 hours.
I hope 5 hours.
Right.
If we can't do it in 5 hours, we should probably just bunk the, get out
Yeah.
or die where we are. Whatever is the best choice.
I
It's
second.
giants. Let's have fun with it. Let's paint a happy little tree, a happy little house.
Just, you know,
Yeah.
have a little book that could raise the dead.
We don't know that yet. We actually already have one of those.
Oh, do we? Nice.
Yes.
Dark Leaper,
It's cool. It's like
Your
encrusted.
your little brother rolls up to you while you guys are like packing your stuff and kind of debating on what time you guys should leave. And he presents you with this little stone hammer that looks like hand whittled, hand carved. Please come back. I do want to see you again.
I will.
Promise me that, brother.
I promise. I'll hug him.
Good luck.
Completely.
I hope to see you soon. Slap on the back. Rolls upstairs. He's got to get to bed.
Yeah.
The little stone thing's on like a little leather cord. If you choose to wear it.
Is it like a full-size hammer?
No. It's like a little,
Okay.
like, couple inches.
Okay. I thought so. I just wanted to make sure. Yes. Yes, I do wear it.
It's a keychain for
Hammer.
your hammer. It's a hammer for your hammer.
Yeah, you could wrap it around your hammer.
Oh yeah.
Do it. Do
That
it.
sounds vaguely sexual.
It gives you extra bonus to your shouts, though.
Yeah. Looking at your charm, instilling the "but what if I don't make it back" rule, you know? Like, oh, you get one last blow. It's a death blow.
Yeah.
But you die as well.
Oops.
Hey, he's a berserker, kind of.
It's about midnight now.
Nice. How many people on
Sounds
the
good.
street?
2. There's a third. Oh, that's probably an ogre way over there.
That's easier to sneak. Okay. So we can take the north elevator up to 2. Do you guys want to take the northeast or northwest tower to 3? We're probably going to go up the northwest one, or yeah, northwest. Northwest is probably closer to the porter also. It's just a little bit further on the first floor.
Okay.
Little one. Yeah. Little one, I must go to the council chambers for a while. Show me one last time if you can use the flame.
Show him a very small one in front of him.
Feel it stronger. Hold this feeling while you use one of your larger embodiments of fire. Cast a spell. That's not 0 level. Basically. Like you can do like burning hands, but try and like keep it contained in one area.
I'm gonna make a fear.
Okay. Roll me a spellcraft check. Beat a 20. Mm-hmm. The rest of you guys are lining up. We're heading out.
Correct.
Alright. Alpha team, you'll be the blue triangles.
Am I Alpha team or am I Bravo team?
I think you're Alpha team.
You're Alpha.
Teleportal people.
Yeah.
I got a 25.
This is Bravo. This is
Oh,
Bravo.
no.
Reporting in.
We are certainly tops. We are not bottoms. Okay, let's do this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Beta
Power
team is
bottoms only.
switches. Chill out.
We don't judge here.
Grok,
That's it.
we hate to tell you this, but we actually gave you your own team name. You're part of the Suicide Squad. Don't think about that at all.
Sorry, I don't know who
Yeah,
Grok
it's just a
is.
fun
I mean,
name.
my name is Bravo 2. I would appreciate some radio silence as we go. Okay.
Over.
Fia, would you roll?
Over?
Oh no.
Fia, would you roll?
Nothing is over.
So helpful.
25.
Hell yeah. You get it. You're excited by it working out as you can just imagine like the world of possibilities you've just opened up. Like, can I do this with other things? Like, can I swap this out for like other stuff? Like, what does this mean? Like, there's so many possibilities here. Yes, good little one. There are 2 vials over there. They need to be mixed together, and they cannot get warm.
She's already boiling them.
You can leave when you need to, for your reasons, but do not be gone for more than 10 minutes. It is imperative that this stays cold. I will return.
Okay.
Walks you over to the vials. He'll pour.
Wait, am I like able to lift these?
He'll pour them together for you.
Okay.
And he sets them in a stand. And there's like kind of what would look like a normal burner, but it's like a little different, and it's got like runic inscriptions around the base of it. And he kind of like he flicks his fingers to kind of get it going, and like starts it at the bottom. And it's basically just like feed this thing and don't let it go out.
Got it.
Goodbye,
So
little
it's
one.
literally like a Bunsen burner, except it's cold.
Right.
Love it.
Okay. Alpha team. So just outside the door, you get to the first corner tower. There is a big archwayed opening. You can see the other side through the opening, and you can also tell that it turns left going into the rest of the structure. Actually, I guess both of you are going through. Can I get hide checks from everyone? If you're like, are you guys like riding along the walls or something?
Definitely along walls. Definitely still.
Or do you like sprint across to the next corner, kind of a deal?
Right. Keep an eye out, and then like when it's clear, make sure we can get across.
Sure. Let me get hide checks from everybody.
Hide's gonna be a 15 for me.
Okay.
17.
Dark and Grok.
19.
Damn.
32.
Plus
So
0. That was
sneaky.
purely natural.
Yeah, you guys are fine.
Yeah.
Peeking around the corner, there's no one in the tower. Very good.
Okay. This is Bravo
This is
team.
awful.
Sneak.
Wait, I got another good one too.
To move to the next one, correct?
Hopefully I don't get a copyright hit too bad for this.
I'm gonna permanently delete your Twitch, man. Come on.
Right.
I know.
Are you streaming right now?
I am.
Oh my god. Okay, never mind.
No, it's all good. I mean, I was playing Diablo music. Like, it's not a whole lot better,
Like, I'm like, okay, we got Bravo team and Alpha team going on, so
right?
let's rock and roll.
Uh,
Whoops the daisies.
No, you're good. You're good. This is another.
Free sneaking music.
Oh my god, I got one for you.
Yeah, this one's also good.
Oh, actually, no, that might be copyrighted.
Oh, it is. 100%.
Oh no, I was scheming weasel.
I love it. Alright, so no one's inside the tower. There are definitely people on the other side in this area, kind of going about. You see some people standing in front of buildings. You see some people walking around, making turns. See an ogre playing with a really big dog. And he's just being dumb and happy. Playing with like a whole like quarter of a deer attached to the deer's leg. Like making the thing hop.
Alpha team, pop on that invisibility potion to get to the elevator. I don't know if you're gonna be able to sneak all the way there. LA's probably gonna be able to just keep to the shadows and not be conspicuous.
Yeah. Do as best I can.
If you will. Yeah. And Bravo team will step into the elevator to 2.
So okay, so you go inside. You see that there's like an opening that goes deeper in, and then right off of that opening, just inside where the angles kind of start open, there's a really wide staircase that goes up.
Not an elevator. Heck. Alrighty. Dark Reaper, you wanna lead the stairs?
Got it.
Awesome. We'll trail behind.
Cool.
Miku, you can hang out on my shoulder if you want. I don't know how easily these steps will be traversed by you.
Very difficult. Iku's gonna need to climb up each step or hop on someone's shoulder. Or back.
He can hop on my shoulder.
He is the size of a cat. So
Perfect.
you might just have to like be your backpack.
Works for me.
Cool. So who's going up first in the staircase?
Dark Reaper. Trailed by me with Miku on my back.
Okay, so is everyone going up this way?
Alpha team is continuing to the further elevator after they put on the potions, I believe, right?
Yep.
Wait.
Because they're going straight up to the teleporter to start on that one.
Alright,
So, my part of Team Elevator?
You
Team,
are on
Portal?
You're on part of
Rescue
part of
team.
Bravo, which is going
Rescue team,
rescue.
portal team.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Portal team. Looking out this way, yeah, there's several people about. Who's putting on potions, who's casting what, who's changing shapes.
I'm probably putting on a potion.
I'm gonna be an adolescent.
Goliath.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go.
Okay.
A little
And
big
if there's
boy.
a way to silence me, that would be much appreciated because I'm very scared.
So silence creates like an area that sound doesn't really work, so it wouldn't follow you.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
You guys got some.
we need to
You guys
have
got some
now.
distance.
We
Yeah.
have
No,
to
I'll
stay up
I'll
there for
just
a
make
while.
la 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 sounds or something.
There we go.
As I walk. I don't know, whatever Goliath children do.
Just sing a song to yourself while you're walking. Just
Hum very loud.
strutting along.
I'm just gonna sneak.
Great. Give me a. How are you sneaking?
This is a good question. Let me go to my character sheet. Sorry, I'm packing food for my
Ooh.
shift.
No, you're good. Like
Another 20, 25
You're-
minutes, half an hour.
you're in like a city street where there's like buildings on both sides. There's a big castle wall kind of lining half of it,
But there's
half of the thing. So are you like bolting to the first building and like?
Underneath,
is there no
you
are
can
there not
hide
like a lot of
underneath my
shadows and
cloak
stuff
and be
around?
my voice.
I mean, it is dark,
That would be good.
but I mean, you are also in plain sight.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking at my abilities and stuff, and I realize I don't have the abilities I thought I did. I might just, you know what? I think I might just stick with Goliath Child and become the voice of the Goliath Child.
Yeah.
Have I
Backup
heard of
singer.
Goliath Child?
You have once you hear LA start going.
Yeah.
So,
You've
I think
grown up with
I'm
Dark
gonna-
Leaper for a while. You know what they sound
Okay.
like.
That's true. So that's what I'm gonna do then. That's
That
gonna be
is
the plan.
actually very true.
So you're just gonna follow behind him, acting casual.
Ooh, no, I shouldn't, because I have to, like, doesn't have a backpack I can oh, I guess. Does he actually shapeshift into the shift, or is it more of like an illusion?
He actually
Okay,
changes, yeah.
Straight up.
Okay. Could I fit in like a
You could come
backpack
up,
he has?
poke me, and it would fit.
You're still like 4 feet tall. You're 4
He
something.
could fit on.
He's a medium-sized creature.
Can I not just like literally hold on to his back? He'll be a hunchback Goliath.
I mean,
Under
you guys,
the-
Goliath
Yeah.
child.
you guys can try.
Do it.
Yeah, sure.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'm doing it.
I've got a weird walk.
Both of you give me strength checks
Oh shit.
because
Oh, I should be swearing. Right.
you have to
You're-
hold on for dear life, and LA's got to carry you the whole way.
Okay, a strength check with -1 strength. 7.
Yeah, I'm not any better.
All right. Plan failed. I'm gonna just run from the shadow.
Do you give up right away?
Pretty much.
Okay.
After you can't hang on to my waist or something.
So if he's gonna sprint shadow to shadow, are you going to continue to just walk around? Because he's gonna.
Yeah, I'm just walking.
Okay.
I am the
Yeah,
knight.
my change shape doesn't affect anything. I'm my own thing, so.
Okay. Grok, I'm gonna need a bunch of hide checks from you as we go forward. Hide.
Okay.
Um,
Oh yeah, I'm still pretty good.
Portal team. You climb up these stairs and it turns a bit to the left. You climb up some more, turns a bit to the right. Climb up some more, turns a bit to the right again, and then just opens up out into this big platform. And you are in front of a massive structure that goes up past the next tier and goes in out over the next tier as well. The structure goes up about halfway up the wall, and then there are 2 like more structures coming out of that main one that go over the edge through the top. It's ornate. There's columns. It's very like Greco-Roman with just like an unnecessarily large staircase going up to the first floor of this thing. It is wide open here. There's some columns, there's some fountains. For the most part, this is a very open area. The walls also stop. Seems like really the only thing on this specific platform is this monastery structure. Like it doesn't go through underneath the portal here on the map. You guys hear me? Okay. Just making sure. Extraction team. Grok, give me a hide.
On it. Give me a second.
Yep.
And my dice roll here with my bonus is 16.
You're good. You guys make it to about here. Grok, you can tell that like you can kind of creep through these areas here and get like it's going to be a lot easier once now that you're at this corner, to just kind of go through the alleys and then get to the first tower. And Alay's either gonna like follow you through the alleys or just kind of walk around and get to it normally. I think Alay left. Grak and Miku, you're in control. What are you up to? Is that what you're doing? Hello.
I think we're pretty much just carrying on.
Okay, give me another hide.
Okay. Sure. A second, let me close my fridge here. All right. For hide, I have 15.
Okay. You
Nope.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You pop out of, or you pop into this alleyway, and you're about to pop out to sprint to the next one, and you just pull back as you see an ogre like walk by and go into the building that you're next to.
Okay.
Doesn't see you.
Do I hear something from the building?
Yeah, there is other people inside. He seems to have been late to the party.
Okay.
They you hear like yelling about in giant and grunts inside the building. There's several of them in there.
Sounds good.
You guys basically get to the tower. Peeking into the tower, tower is basically empty. There does appear to be a Goliath walking up the stairs, but he's like almost at the top. You just see like the back of his legs as he walks up. Extraction team. You're looking at the monastery level. What's your next move?
The option is kind of make a dash for it. We don't see anybody on this level, do we?
No, it does not connect to where you need to go.
Oh, Jeepaleepa. So what does it look like under there again?
Under there or on this level?
Like on the level, like under the part that we can't see.
I don't. Oh, underneath, like where the staircase is and where it goes up. It's like this long hallway that then goes to multiple lit areas. There's lanterns lighting the way, and just like endless hallways branching off.
Okay, so this is just like, it's like 4 smaller platforms on the second level.
I do not follow. So, looking at this map, this is if you were a bird looking down.
Right.
Okay. On that second platform, you had to go like through this tower here. There's like a tunnel that goes through the tower, right?
Right.
The tunnel tees off in the middle, and there's that middle tunnel that the stairs were attached to. That middle tunnel goes all the way through. It just keeps going. And there are lots of hallways that branch off from that middle tunnel.
So I have to go.
So you're
Up
saying that we have,
more?
yeah, do we have to go up the stairs though, right?
Yes. So on the first floor, you're on the ground.
Okay, I thought we were going up the stairs already.
You already did, but I'm trying to get you to place where everything is. It doesn't seem like you quite understand. So there's a tunnel that goes through this tower, right? You can see the other side. You can just walk right through.
Oh, right, like an archway, yeah.
Right. As you walk through, you can take a left.
Mm-hmm.
If you do take a left, you go a little bit, and then off the side is where the stairs start, where you can keep going straight. You guys went up the stairs. If you keep going straight, it keeps going down, and there's an infinite amount of hallways branching off. We good so far?
I think I'm lost. So we're not actually on the second tier.
No. I'm just describing the space. I'm not describing where you are yet. So you went up the stairs instead of going all the way down. So you went up the stairs, and it curves around and opens up. So you are on this bird's eye view. It's basically this big triangle that's flat. There's a bit of a wall on the edges. It's flat on the inside, and there is one giant structure basically filling the space. It does not connect to the other corners of the second floor. Point being, you cannot get to Udaris from here.
Right. So what I was asking is that it's like 4 smaller island.
Kinda.
We wouldn't have been able to see, right?
My internet cut real quick. Say it again.
So did they look connected from the first floor or no?
I'm gonna draw you it in 3D real quick.
Okay.
I can do that. Alright. So, top view, right? Got square. Boom. Oh man, I have not used this in a long time. Second floor. Scale. I need it 1D. Sorry. Scale in 1D. 0. Go. Kind of like this shape. That makes sense? And then...
It's actually shown on the screen, I know.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second then. Let me share the right screen. Clunky technology. Change window. Rhino. Go.
Oh, there we are.
Rendered. It's not like super accurate, but this is kind of the shape, right? So you're on one of these wings. Does that make sense?
Gotcha. Okay, now I understand. So we're gonna have to go all the way back down and then go over to the other corner.
Right, and they are going to the tower over here, basically. That makes sense now.
I guess we're gonna have to go back down the stairs.
Yes. Can I get a hide from you guys? Go down.
$19. Wait. 18. I only have an 8 in that one.
All good. Yeah, can I get a concentration check from you? Okay. Does this shape make a lot more sense?
That makes way more sense. And then I'm assuming on the lower level corners, there's also
Yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. You don't have to make them, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
just have a... Cool.
So, with that in mind, I think this map will make more sense now.
It does.
Sorry about that.
I thought it was like 3, like almost floating, like a layer and then a layer and then a layer on top.
No.
Instead.
It's basically a castle or like a citadel. It's just shaped that way.
Cool.
So like there are layers, but
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
I got a 24.
You're good. You are.
And then
Got it.
yeah, Yulia, I just want to let you know that the spaces
There you go.
don't work with the dice parser, which is why it's not working.
So it's Sho, Miku, and Dark Leaper. Dark, what'd you roll?
Yes, that's rescue team.
I or hide, right?
Correct.
I believe it's a fat 12.
Okay. Dark Leaper kicks some pebbles, which makes you guys a little bit nervous, but all seems good.
Let's.
Definitely high stakes, and it's definitely like sinking in of holy shit, we're in this deep.
Sure.
I will put in not sleepy music. Blar.
Ugh.
Other team, you get to the tower. It's the same structure as all the other towers. So it's a tunnel. This time, instead of a T-tunnel, it's just a tunnel that goes in, and you can either go all the way down through it, or you can take the staircase that branches off, up. I assume you guys are taking the staircase that branches off up for a while? Okay.
Yep.
Going up, you're going up, you're going up. Gets to a landing, staircase keeps going up though, as well. So you can either get off here or keep going up. You have to cross the hallway to then keep going up.
Can we check the hallway real quick?
Definitely can. Give me a spot.
Okay.
Whoever else is checking, give me a spot.
15?
Okay. Seems to be people, but they're like pretty far down. They seem to be engaged in some kind of a conversation. You don't see that Goliath that was ahead of you up the staircase.
Okay. Well then I'll keep going, I guess.
Okay. Give me a... How are you going? Are you just walking across? Are you trying to sprint across? Are you trying to be like... Are you trying to time it so like no one's watching and you go through?
Timing it, but am I still invisible, or...
Are you invisible? Okay. Yeah, you can just walk. Fuck it.
Oh, okay, so...
Yeah, sorry. Yep. And then... Delay. Can I get a... Are you hiding? Are you sprinting across? Are you acting casual? And I think Grok disconnected, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Probably won't be on.
Well, he rolled really well, so he's gonna try and time it. So like while you start walking across the hallway, he's gonna wait a little bit and then sprint past you.
Okay.
So you guys get through, go up the rest of the way. Getting to the top, you see the Goliath. He is walking past the portal. He's kind of like walking around it and going towards the monastery structure that creeps over from the tier below. Extraction team, you go down the stairs. You are back in the hallway. You see various people still about, but less than what the other team had seen. It's like people are going in for the night.
Hyper cautious sneak mode.
Hmm?
I'm gonna try and go through like alleys and stuff, so that there's less.
Left or right? North or south?
We're going to the western tower, right?
I believe so.
So we're going west.
I just mean like this side of the street or this side of the street.
Oh, the south side of the street.
Okay. Yeah, give me a hide. All of you who are in that group.
24.
You're good.
8.
Miku's on my shoulders. Does he get?
No, he doesn't.
Also?
No, he's fine then.
Can I explicitly kind of walk in the open away from
Nice.
Totally.
them? Like,
Yeah.
I fit in. I
Yeah, just act like you belong.
Stealthy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Totally.
Draw attention.
You kind of like try and follow along for a bit. You trip and you're just like, why don't I'm just gonna fucking walk.
Right.
So you start walking out. They're gonna kind of use you and like, hopefully you'll kind of like give them a wave off or something. Like, not yet. People at the top, you're invisible. Goliath walks by. There are 4 very, very tall, kind of human-looking figures, but they're kind of elongated as well. They're about 40 feet tall, 35 feet tall. They have green features. They have like a slightly green skin. Their beards are like this dark green, almost like teal green. Got thick bushy brows, long hair. They are clad in like just chrome armor. They are holding like a very, very large sword in one hand, like blade pointed down. It is just hovering above the ground as well, so they're just holding it up constantly, and they are at guard around the citadel proper. The citadel is like hundreds of feet long, so they're posted up like every few hundred feet. But they're hard to miss. You can't not see them. They're facing outwards, and they are just at attention.
By the citadel, you mean like that square thing in the middle?
Yeah, I'm gonna draw them in.
Okay.
Just because theater of the mind can get confusing.
This ain't looking good.
That's a wrinkle.
Yep.
Luckily, you're invisible. Grot can be invisible. One looks like a giant. You got.
Yeah, but I'm a giant child. Like.
Well, you guys.
At best, like.
Well, you guys are like
I don't know what happened.
poking out, kind of looking around, taking in the situation, just being like, "Oh shit." You see a bit shorter, maybe like 30 feet tall, giant man, like glassy blue skin, long blonde silver hair. It's kind of like braided in this very intricate way, covered in jewelry, and is wearing like a silvery white, basically like toga, but looks like a Roman diplomat, basically. He's walking out, he's carrying books and like some scrolls in his hand. He walks out, gives a nod to one of the bigger soldiers, and he's walking down and away from you guys. But he walks out of this main structure here that you remember is the like council chambers. You can slightly feel the ground shake as he walks away.
Do we see an owl flying overhead anywhere?
Give me a spot.
Oh, it's not that great. Alright, let's try it. 13. That's about shit.
Yeah, sadly, you can't quite see anything. It's still a little snowy.
Awesome.
Greg, are you looking for an owl as well?
Yeah, I got a 28.
Okay. You do
Or 23, sorry.
you do see a couple birds poking out through the cloud and the gray of the snowy sky. Which one is Fia's owl? Hard to tell. But one of those could definitely be it.
Okay.
What are you guys doing? The teleportal is like 40 feet in front of you.
It's the circle, right?
Yeah. So think of like there's a lot of like Greco-Roman themes here. So think of like a pavilion where it's just like 6 columns on like a raised circular platform with like wide stairs coming out from that platform. Maybe like 3 or 4 wide stairs coming out from that.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the center is like another raised stone cylinder.
Is
that
it covered?
Yeah, there's like a domed roof that the columns support up.
That's better than having no roof.
I think I could find an image of something close.
I know what you're describing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
100%. But
Awesome.
Could we cast blindness
we still don't-
on that giant guy, the closest giant guy, and then silence on the, I guess portal, so that we can like, and no one really notices. Like the farther ones notice the sounds and
there's
the...
a lot of people to be like blinding.
And I will also remind you.
giant people that are holding probably giant ass swords.
I'll also.
Just as
Probably
lost
knock us
for
out
things to do.
I will also remind you that if it fails, they will know A, something happened, B, who just tried to do the something that happened, and C, you will not be invisible anymore. All things to consider. You can go ahead and do it, but
Well, we just gotta...
nothing's gone wrong yet.
I mean, you guys could still invisibly sneak in. I can't, obviously. I could also, and this is just a spur of the whim thing, we could turn you into captured people, and you could be new captures for the guy, and you could break out from inside, which might be easier than us breaking in and then breaking out.
Inside of what?
Sorry?
Wherever we're trying to, whatever building we're trying to get into, I'm still not even sure which building Thea is being held in, because
Orange line.
we know.
Orange line.
Mhm.
Orange line's pointing to this building.
Oh, so we know what building?
Yes.
Oh.
And then the yellow is the portal that you are planning to leave from.
We're trying to get out from the portal, so we're trying to secure the portal? Oh.
Or get it ready.
Well, yeah, because we need to take time to figure it out before we leave.
I got nothing then. I could offer, like... I can cast Sanctuary on us so stuff doesn't happen to us, but, like, I can't really help out a whole lot there, so... Outside of my shape change, I can distract you guys, distract the people for you, but that's about it, so...
Right.
And that doesn't secure me getting out.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go run and distract the guards. Fuck it. You guys gotta solve whatever problems are happening with the circle past that. I'm gonna do what I can do right now. So I'm tired of sitting around. So
Then I'm gonna go up to the portal, I guess, while he's running out.
Okay. Cut to the other group. You see them go in through this way. I'm gonna need another hide from Sho. Miku can give you help, which means you can roll twice. Take the better one. Evan, are you there? Miku, do you want to roll twice for him? Take the better one. Hide.
Mata sent a message that he probably won't be able to come back on. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. I kind of figured. We still have Evan? I know he's muted.
Yo, what's up?
Okay. Do you want to roll me...
Trying to get my stuff working.
You're good. Do you want to roll me a hide with advantage?
To the dose. 17 plus.
Yeah, you're good. You see one of these tall, glassy blue giants that are 28 to 35 feet tall. This one's not quite as fancily adorned, but still very regal, very royal, aristocratic looking. Lots of jewelry. Lots of care taken about the aesthetic that it presents. It walks past this building, and you see this thing's foot creeping out from around it, and you quickly dart into the alley before it rounds the corner. There is nothing in front of you. So you can probably bolt to this next alleyway, and then wait for an opportunity to get to the tower. Can I get another hide?
Sure. Is that with or without advantage?
Without.
Hello?
Without.
Oh, without. Okay.
Okay. You bolt past, and as you're running past, Miku, you notice a pale green-skinned giant, different from all the other ones that have been seen. He's kind of posting up on a chair, just hanging out, smoking a pipe, just outside of his house. And you see him, and you panic a bit because you guys are pretty much out in the open. But you bolt in, and he doesn't seem to have noticed you as you run past. Luckily, it is midnight-ish, and he is more concerned about his pipe or whatever he's thinking about. You guys get to the staircase, run up the staircase. You are presented with a lavish, just clean-cut, polished stone masonry. Every block is perfectly cut. Everything is perfectly set. There are two wings that are a little bit shorter than this main compound in the middle, and outside the middle of it is this big balcony area, and it's got the archway kind of thing going around the side of this balcony. There are vines growing off of it, and these vines are huge. Everything is just comedically large with this thing. Even the plants are big here. It's kind of just an open entrance into the building from the balcony. At the base of the thing, there's two double doors in this silvery white wood, iron and silver adornments, and big grabbing things big grab handles to open the door. The door is closed. There are various windows, window holes throughout the building as well. And it seems to butt up right against the wall that goes up further to the next floor, but it's 3/4 of walls that are open. What do?
So it's Dark Leaper, myself, and Miku all here right now, right?
Correct.
No guards or anything that we can see?
Not here.
Okay. Boy. We should probably sneak up and sidle against the wall and see if we can, see any windows or anything that looks like might be the right place to go into.
Okay. Give me a spot check from all of you if you're all looking for windows and stuff. Dark Leaper, you look at those vines and you're like, I could probably climb that.
I got a 16 plus something, but I'm trying to turn my computer on.
Okay. Yeah, there's a few windows you could probably crawl into. There's still like 15 feet above the ground of smooth, polished stone walls. Portal team. What craziness are you up to?
I'm gonna pick up a rock as I start skipping towards.
Skipping? Are you whistling too?
Sure. A little. Why
Okay.
not?
Do you go around the portal? Do you just go through the thing?
I go around it. I don't want to go
Okay.
in anything I don't know. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
kind of skip around.
Okay. Are you going towards the monastery or towards the government building?
I imagine towards the government building.
Okay. Following the other Goliath's path, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. You've
I'm
got it.
just trying to get to the portal.
Okay. You can absolutely get to the portal. Looks similar. The thing in the middle is different, but you know,
Okay.
work with what you got.
Yep.
What are you doing when you're there?
Forgot how it worked the last time.
3 slots. Lift the ring up where you can dial it, and then you push it back down, and when you push it back down to click it in, it turns on.
Okay. Are there 3 slots on it?
There's a lot of slots.
Oh no. Oh, are those maybe for orientation then? Oh man.
You can give me an intelligence.
Okay. Please. Ooh, hold on. That's a 21.
Okay. Yeah, this is like a central hub, so this is probably linked up to a whole bunch of them. Just because you have the keys to one doesn't mean that like putting in the rings in the 3 slots doesn't turn it on. Like it could still work even with what you've got. You don't have to fill all of them because that would probably require a lot of people just to get this thing going, and this thing's supposed to be the only way in and out.
Right.
So it's probably used at a pretty high frequency.
Do I recognize maybe like the slots? Like, are there any similarities between the slots on the previous one and on this one?
Yeah. Just applying that intelligence to like a search. Yeah, you can find the specific slots that your rings match up to. That your pieces match up to.
So I'm probably gonna just put them in there.
Okay. They slot in perfectly.
Very nice. And the ring pops up?
Yep. You hear,
Okay.
like, you put the last one in, wait a second, and it lifts up, like, a few millimeters. Like 5 millimeters.
And I still have the ring, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just doing the same thing that I did last time.
Are you pushing the ring
I'm
down?
not pushing down.
Okay.
I'm not pushing the ring down, dear God.
So the thing you did last time, you like moved it and like clicked it around a bit, and then you just tried to put it back exactly where it was.
Right. And there's no indication that as like which tick is like the determining tick.
With still going off of that intelligence roll, you can do your very best to line it back up to what you remember photographically with how the other one looked.
But now I'm questioning if that'll just lead us back to the outside rather than...
Well, you do know that when Grumdor came back suddenly, the ring hadn't shifted. So he came back from somewhere. And the ring wasn't readjusted.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just go as closely as I can to that.
Okay. Sounds good. Give me a move silently check. Ilay, what are you up to?
So I'm basically going to skip up to, I guess, the nearest guard. And with the rock in my hand, I'm gonna kind of be like, with my hands behind my back, go, so I was asked to come here by a big blue man that came from the mists.
Looks down at you.
Okay, man.
Doesn't say anything.
Okay. He told me to give you this, and I'm gonna hold out just a tiny little rock, and as I do, I'm gonna cast glow on it, and it's gonna start glowing. And I'm gonna go, the man said that he lives here, and that he lives in the high tower on the floating island, and he found me out in the mountains outside of this place, and I was so scared, and I had found this rock on my way, and he said he really needed the rock, and I told him I really wanted the rock. I really wanted to keep the rock, and he told me that he really needed the rock, and I told him that that wasn't fair, that he was just going to take my rock. So he said, well, why don't you just come live with me? And I said, well, I don't have anywhere to live, so that's okay, but he's not here right now. So I don't know, but I have the rock, and he told me that I could live with him. So I have this rock for you guys.
While you're telling that story, he just like takes his hand, goes down to like a pinching motion, and just like takes this tiny little rock into his massive hand, lifts it back up, looks at it, looks at you, puts it on his helmet. Thank you.
Is that where the rock goes?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, if you think that's where it goes, I'm gonna trust you.
Be on your
I
way.
hope... Okay, if the big misty man gets mad, I hope it's not me. I'm gonna walk towards the other side. Kind of down.
Okay. Keep going this way. Yep. Do you go past the wall here?
Yeah.
To just see what's down here? You can assume that there's 2 guards on each wall. Yeah.
Okay.
More buildings. These are the tallest of all of them. These are the most well-built, most lavish, most well-adorned. Lots of them have columns and just ornate features of architecture. more artistic and less utilitarian. As the first floor is a lot more utilitarian, but still like nice looking.
Dope.
Yep. You see a couple more blue giants talking to each other in the street. The tallest ones seem to be up here, for the most part.
Heard.
You see one walking out.
Based on height.
See one walking out, all white, very, very flowy fabrics, big turban, giant sword poking out every so often when the cape waves and shows you the side. He's wrapped up quite a lot though. He's got kind of a light gray skin underneath. He's walking towards the keep on this side. Craig, are you doing anything else? Grok is just posted up by the staircase to look out for anything. He does not see anything.
I'm probably just gonna be waiting.
Okay. Sounds good. Other team. You at the building. You're what?
So it sounded like it was pretty high up for us to be able to like get into like even the first window.
Yes. You have ropes and grappling hooks.
Right, something that's not loud. But there was also those like plants, right?
Yeah, big vines coming off of the balcony.
Okay, so what I'm thinking,
Yeah, give me a concentration.
if Dark Leaper tosses me up and Yuki gives me invisibility and you guys stay outside, I can sneak in because I'm a good sneaker, get Fia and the book, then zip out with hopefully less people. If anybody sees you outside, then like you look like you belong here anyways, so that's good. And Miku's easier to hide. If I need help, I could yell, I guess.
I got a 16.
Okay. You start getting like a little tired and like drowsy from all this. It's pretty draining to keep going constantly.
Well, aren't I also like looking through my owl at the same time?
Yeah, you're probably going off and on, and it is very demanding. You see the group. At least some of them. They seem to be approaching the building you remember being brought to.
Cool.
Do you do anything?
I guess I'm like trying to figure out like where could I meet them, like because all I've known is being on the second floor, and I'm like, could I somehow go downstairs, like kind of like remember the layout of the place? But for the most part, I like have kind of been in 3 rooms, so
Yeah, you've basically been on the top floor, and it's a pretty basic layout as well.
right. And I mean, the way I came in, I'm not expecting them to come in the same way, so I don't really know how that's gonna work.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, are you guys climbing in somewhere?
Why
So I
don't
don't-
you climb on my back? I climb the vine, and then I can slide back down.
Triple piggyback.
Like
They're
the
light
piggyback.
enough. I don't give a rat's
but-
butt.
That works for me.
Alright.
Show, give me a strength check, and Dark Leaper, give me a climb.
Oh, nat 20.
Guess what I got? The opposite, baby.
A 1?
Yeah.
Oh, no. But like
That's
that-
a 7, but
Yeah, I had a 22 after my modifier.
You grab a handful of vines, pull yourself up one, grab another handful of vines, go to pull, and you just pull the vines out.
Solid.
It's a lot more vines.
Pleasure.
Give it another go. There's a small pile of vines and a bald spot.
Alright, here we go. Maybe.
Another strength check and whatnot.
No, you're good on the strength. You're just trying to hold on.
Okay. Well, I'm holding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in for 18.
Here, you're good. Climb up to the top. You're in the, climb up over the balcony. See stone room, very clean. Various pedestals, ornate wood furniture, and that same, like, silver white wood. You got paintings on the walls. You got various objects on pedestals. There's shelves with all kinds of, like, trinkets and baubles and bones and memorabilia. There are two shelves, two, like, floating shelves on the left side of the room that have wrought iron cages. One of the cages has what looks like 2 drow in it. And then another one is empty with the door kind of open. On the other side, there are 2 more cages. One of them is empty with the door closed. And a hairless kind of human with weird, exaggerated eyes that don't look human.
No fear though?
No. Not use you.
Jeez, do we try to save these people also?
Oh, I am staying with half on the line, ready to slide back down.
I can't hear you. Not quite. You're a little warbly.
I'm like staying on the balcony, like ready to slide back down.
Okay.
On you, Sho and Mika. Miku.
Here's what
Mika.
I'm thinking. If you and Miku free the people in this room, I might be able to at least sneak around and maybe find Fia. Worst comes to worst, I come back here and we help get these people out in the meantime.
Okay.
That's unless we just want to like find Fia and then like leave whatever these caged people are in the giant city.
I think we should, but we're also gonna have to sneak them up. Or
Right. It's likely going to be a mad dash either way.
Alright.
The drow look underfed, a little famished, not like deathly, but like not strong, not lively.
I want some rations. I have several rations. I'll give one to each of the things in here.
You do, if you climb up to the shelf that has their cage in it, you can see like,
Up high?
yeah. It's probably 40 feet up,
Oh no.
30 feet up,
Okay.
30 feet up.
Well, looks like they're fucked. Let's see if we can find Fia.
Right. There are two doorways without doors or archways from the room. There's a left and a right.
Do I hear anything from either one?
Not really, no.
Mm,
You can go to them and look down each one.
left is right, so I'll check on the left first.
Okay. Looks like a library. Exceptionally tall ceilings. Each wall is covered in books. You see a wood desk, chair pulled out. You see this like basically a giant plush pillow beanbag thing. Looks well sat in. You see a pile of small books on the desk. Not really kept in, like there's a pile that's like stacked orderly, and then there's a pile that's kind of not so orderly. Off to the side, near the plush pillow thing. There's also a 5-foot tall glass-like sphere on a ornate wood pedestal. And you see that the books go from various sizes, where there's small books towards the bottom shelves, there's medium human-sized books on, like, where your eyesight starts, and then the books get larger the taller up you go.
Seems structurally unsound. However, this does seem like the right place based on Craig's description. Do I see the right thing when I look to the right place? Fourth, whatever, third in from the left.
Yeah, you see a
blue.
Yep. You see the book.
I snag it.
Pretty thick. Alright. You pull it out.
Hell yeah.
It was about the right weight.
Okay.
Nothing fishy here.
I don't feel any evil presence or anything.
No. You get consumed by the book, reroll a new character.
Oh no, I just get sucked in.
Yeah.
Well,
It's just your face, like, on the cover.
I have no face now. Yeah, I hand that off to Dark Leaper to put in the...
I think Dark Leaper's waiting outside for you.
On the balcony still?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I just stuff it in my pack then.
Okay.
Do I
Iku,
see any...
Iku, are you doing anything in here? You trying to nab some bits?
Just observing.
Okay.
Do I see any inkling of Thea here?
There's a slight smell of brimstone in the air.
Somebody's been farting a lot.
Smells like fireworks.
I guess
It's
I'll
a little
go to
bit.
the other door.
Okay, yeah, you'll just walk down the way. Appears to be a very large kitchen. There's another doorway on the other side, and then another doorway to the right that appears to go to a staircase going down.
I definitely... Do I hear anything in the kitchen or down?
Give me a listen.
23.
You do not hear anything. You hear some bubbling coming from the next room. Not the staircase.
Sounds right. I would like to go towards the bubbly.
Cool. You walk in, roll me a spot check.
Oh, I'm 10.
Are you moving silently through this?
Trying to.
Okay, roll me a move silent too.
25.
Okay. We're very quiet. Yeah, you are in like an alchemist's lab. Bubbling going on. There are glass cases of all kinds of crazy shit. There are drawers full of things. Some of them are like half opened and not fully shut. Those are full of things. There's notes everywhere. There's some books that were from that library opened up. Some are just like open and piled on top of each other, still open. There's one of the walls is just like all slate, and you can see like chalk scribblings and like arcane formulas written across it. There is another doorway in the middle of the room to the right. This is a corner room. Not that you can see.
Shoot. I will sneak on over to that door, and then give a good old listen.
Alright,
Do I hear anything?
give me a listen.
Oh, jeez. Listen is going to be 24 on that one.
Miku, can you give me a spot check as well from the last room? If you're looking around with show. And you rolled a 24. You hear like the clicking sounds of like a stopwatch, but much larger. Just kind of gear clicking in this room. It's very dark. There's no light source in here. A little bit of light that bleeds in. It seems to be some other lab workshop. Miku, what'd you roll?
17.
Okay. You do spot a little sight of orange hair on one of these tables in the alchemist lab, but they're real tall, like 25 feet tall. 20 feet tall. You thought you saw something. Alright, Portal Crowd, what are you up to? Just waiting? Holding tight? Alright, it's probably been 5 minutes so far. Other group in the labs, what are you up to? Darkleaper, are you just hanging out on the balcony? Watching things?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm kind of looking out to see if anybody comes towards here.
Sure, give me a spot.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible. Like 7.
No. Seems like most people are in for the most part. You see the like dull glow of that one pale green skinned giant off to the right. He's far away. You can't even see him, you just see the dull glow of his pipe. Seems like everyone's wrapping up for the night. Sho, Miku, what are you doing?
We didn't hear anything in the next room besides bubbling, right?
Yeah, I mean, you heard like things bubbling and churning and dripping and alchemist lab sounds.
Well,
You heard like little bits of fire roaring.
I'm gonna creak the door open.
There's no door. It's just an open.
No. What do I see inside?
Of where? The clicking place?
The bubbling room.
That was the alchemist lab. That's where you were in. And then there was another room that appeared to be a different kind of lab, but it wasn't well lit.
Which one have I not gone in yet?
Gone in all of them. You've explored the entire floor.
And there's still no sign of Thea?
Not from the floor. Not that you've seen.
When you said, sorry.
What'd you say?
When you said red hair, do you mean blonde hair? So we don't know anybody with like red or orange hair.
Oh, yes.
So it's blonde hair?
Yeah. I assumed it was red. Or orangey.
It's
Thea colored
blonde.
hair?
Okay.
We should
That one.
Yeah, we go there, and I say,
up?
Thea. Any response?
Pia, give me a listen. It's gotta be more than a 10.
Okay.
10 or more. Miku, are you doing anything else?
You said it's like 20 feet up, right?
Yeah,
Mm,
the table's edge.
I mean, I could message her.
I got a 10.
Sure. You thought you just heard your name.
Weird. Okay. Well, the only person okay. Is my owl still outside?
Yeah. You didn't say that you flew it in, or did anything with it.
I think Thea, not really paying attention, looks kind of through her owl to see, like, are they doing something, and realizes that Sho and Miku are no longer with Dark Leaper outside.
Correct.
So she looks around the room from the tabletop.
Okay.
Still focusing on fire.
Cannot do both. You'll have to break your concentration and step away from the fire to move to the edge of the table and start looking around.
Oh, okay. And I do not know what these things are. This liquid is, right?
No idea. Him and the Drows were mixing all kinds of weird shit together. He yelled at them at one point. Was like, "You're gonna get yourselves killed if you don't listen to me next time." Stuff like that.
That's what I assumed. What would Thea do? Thea would be like, it would be okay if I stepped away for a second. So she breaks it.
You got a 10-minute window.
To like the edge of the table to see if she can see anything.
You see Sho with Miku on his back.
She starts waving her arms frantically. Just like, oh my gosh. Hi.
Hi. Can you come down?
You want me to jump off a 20-foot table?
I mean,
I'll touch
you
you.
can stay there. We have health potions.
I'll put
20
Grace
feet,
on
12
the ground.
damage, you got this.
Thea looks at the drow.
The drow were put back in the cage.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so she looks at the potion, she looks back, and she decides to make a jump for it.
Can
Okay.
I hit her with slow so she falls like really slow?
Sadly, it slows time, it slows her perception of time, so she just, would react to things slowly. She can't move her muscles quickly, kind of a thing.
I have
Instead
a
of,
fishing net. Could we hold it out and hold it like a trampoline so she falls in the net instead of on the ground?
you can certainly try. You're also 1.5 feet tall, so it would be like a fishing net.
Yeah.
Are you giving a jump? Is someone going to try and catch you?
I think Thea would jump without contemplating.
That's fine. Showing Miku, you see she's just like, okay, and then just makes a jump.
Hell yeah. Does she land on her legs or on her face?
I don't know. She's got to tell me. Do you try and catch her?
No.
Okay.
Just showing me again and again I can't trust you.
Listen, I'm trying to save you.
Show, can you roll me 2d6?
Me take 2d6?
No, just roll it for me.
Oh, jeez. 8.
Okay. Yeah, what'd you roll?
What am I supposed to roll exactly?
Jump.
Oh, good. I did take. Okay, cool. It used to be -2, but
Oh, well.
now it's just regular. I got a 4.
It used to be -2, but okay.
You were totally expecting Sho to catch you, and you fall terribly. You hear your ankle pop, you land on your knee weird, and your wrist hurts a lot, and you take 16 points of damage when you fall.
I'm gonna heal her.
Okay. Miku runs over to you, it's just like, oh my god. Starts hitting you with squishy hands.
I I'm just making like little gasps, like.
Yeah. He's just rolling you like you're on fire. But you're feeling better.
I just feel like Fia is thinking right now, like, wow, I tried to ask for his help last time, and he didn't do shit. I should really stop trusting this kid.
Why aren't you?
Alright. It's going on 6 minutes.
Like... Sorry?
It's going on 6 minutes now.
Okay. How healed am I?
Miku?
How do I
You look up the spell.
have to look up heal?
No, it's like, you probably have like Cure Light Wounds. I think it's 1d8 plus 1 per level. So roll a d8 plus 7. What are you guys doing? Just hanging out in the lab?
Is she? So she's not like dead, right?
No.
I got 15.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
You heal most of the way back.
Out of here.
Awesome.
Miku, mark that spell off that you used it. On the second page, it tells you how many spells you have per day.
Okay.
And I believe that's a first level. What are you guys up to?
Kind of jumps up and like hugs Sho and Miku because she wasn't quite sure if they would ever show up.
Okay.
Sorry, it took us a second.
Time is running out.
Okay. I guess we go back through the library. Is there... This is going to sound really odd, but is there anything Fia could, like, write on?
Yeah, there's plenty of things you can write on. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
Okay. That's basically the layout. You're on this floor.
Okay.
So... Fia would like to just write a note that says, "Sorry, thank you so much, but I have to go."
Okay.
And reads it. Guys, like, she's happy to leave because she was living in a cage, but she also really liked to stay, but she was also living in a cage.
Fantasy Stockholm Syndrome? No bueno. Okay. Time to get you out of here, spicy girl.
Alright.
And we're rushing.
Are you doing anything before you meet up with Dark Leaper? That's a yes or a no.
Yes.
Yes.
What are you doing before you meet Dark Leaper?
Who is that in regards to? I have no other reason to do anything.
No, I asked, are you doing anything before meeting Dark Leaper? Yes or no? You guys said yes. Like, is there something you want to do before you leave here? Or you just go into Dark Leaper and then you guys get in the fuck out?
I write my little note.
Yeah, that's done.
Leave it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Dark Leaper.
I feel bad for the other people in the cage.
You see them running out from the hallway, looking comedically small in this oversized place. They scurry over to you.
Alright, we go.
What about the others?
Time's running out.
Letting them go.
Climb checks. If you're all climbing down individually, or Dark Leaper, are you trying to take them all at once?
Wait, we're not even there yet.
What do you mean?
Aren't we?
So
we're
we
talking
meet
about
up
freeing
with
the
Dark
other
Leaper,
people.
and then Fia mentions, what about the others?
Yeah.
I said I'm all for freeing them. I just don't know.
Oh, those others. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do we have a way to get them down?
or just a way to get them out of the cages?
Pretty high up. I don't know if they can do that same faceplant move that you did.
Miku, can you roll me an intelligence check?
Who?
Miku.
Sorry, what was that?
Can you roll me an intelligence check? So you roll a d20, and then that number that has a plus next to it by your intelligence, add that number. Should be like plus 2 or 3. Maybe even 4. You guys can keep talking though.
Wait, I don't see it.
It's the 6 stats up in the top left of the first page.
Oh,
It would be the second box. So there's like 2 white boxes.
Yeah. Look for intelligence. It's the 4th one down in that 6. The second box on the right.
oh, the second one.
Yeah, it's plus something.
Well, there's ability score 16, ability modifier 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
3.
The 3. Add the 3.
Which is higher than mine.
Are you guys scheming on how to get the other people out?
I got 6.
Well, I had
Okay.
been scheming it the whole time, so I'm really wondering, like, what can we do? Because there was nothing I could do alone.
What, the 20 feet in the air? Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm. She will tell you.
Stay on.
She will tell you that the cages also contain /repel magic.
Perfect.
I mean,
Make it nice and easy
Repel
for us then.
how
I
are they
mean-
locked?
Seems like a pretty simple bolt from the outside.
What are they on? Are they like on a table or a shelf or something?
Yeah, like a blind shelf, where it's just a thing that comes out of the wall.
Okay. Can I try to climb up there?
Sure. It is a smooth wall, smooth stone wall, going straight up.
And the natural one to match the environment.
Can't even get a grip to start.
I don't know if there's anything we can do.
It might be fucked.
Going to the other group. You know that you have less than a minute left to your invisibility. What are you up to?
I
So here's the thing. You guys had 2 invisibility oils, right?
You only used one.
Yeah, you've only used 1 so far. Okay.
yeah, Grok did his own thing, so
Yeah. And he's still doing his own thing.
sure. Well, I'm gonna go around the I don't know, the whatever building that is to my right, I guess. No, sorry, I guess other way, left.
Okay.
And just kind of like hop around the side and hang out there.
Okay. Just post up, act casual.
Yep,
Okay.
as casual as I can, I guess.
Roll me a hide. To like blend in. Back to the other group.
Yep.
7 minutes have passed.
Are we going?
I think we gotta go.
Okay.
Alright. Get on my back. Let's go.
It's just like an even worse piggyback now. It's me on Dark Leaper, Thea on me, and Miku on Thea.
It's this pyramid of people.
Also, Miku is like a third of my size.
Right.
Yeah, and like a 10th of your weight.
But boy, it's just a backpack of awful people.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm super casual. I rolled an at 20.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm
Nice.
You're just a homeless man over
I
there.
definitely.
Homeless little
fit in.
child.
Yep.
Dark Leaper, what'd you roll?
What am I rolling?
Climbing down? Yeah?
Climb?
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah. You're climbing down the vines.
Okay, 12.
You get a little ways down, and the vine pulls a little bit. Get a little worried. Start going down a little more cautiously. Snap! Too much weight
Alright.
on the vine. You're gonna fall 15 feet to the bottom, and you're all gonna take 2d6. I can roll that for you guys if you want.
Go for it.
4. 4 damage.
I'll take 4 damage any day.
Well, at least I healed myself up. Gosh.
Yeah. Well, Miku got you.
I only
Alright,
have
you're
25
squishy.
total.
Don't laugh like that. I only have.
I'm sorry.
I have barely
I have
more.
80.
I know, and you
It's so funny.
did 102 in one hit last game.
Dirty.
Oh, there it
Dirty,
is.
dirty.
All right, you guys are down,
Boo.
running to the staircase.
Yep.
What's the order? Who's first?
I'm
I believe
first.
it's still Dark Leaper.
All right, Dark Leaper, give me a spot.
Us.
18.
Okay. You notice as you approach the staircase, just kind of looking over the edge, you see that same tall, blue-skinned, long, blonde silver hair giant make his way towards the tower. Good scene earlier.
Hi. Can we just like start running
There is
inside?
nowhere to hide up here unless you run back to the buildings, or just jump off the wall.
Like the wall is just like there's no actual like.
I mean, I can try and draw it out for you, but it's just, well, like you're on the interior. Like the walls go up a little bit to like hold you in, but it's just open space to these buildings.
Yeah, I was thinking like it's so dark we might be able to get away with just hiding by the wall.
It just being not where they expect. Like just being back here, so he comes out.
Who walking towards like?
No, it's
the-
perfectly.
would look-
Yeah, it's perfectly viable. Can you all roll me a hide?
Oh boy.
Wow.
Is-
18 plus.
And I think it is.
You don't see him.
Oh, okay, I didn't.
8.
You just hear Dark Leaper go, hide. Come here. You rolled an 8.
Yep.
23.
25.
Nice.
26.
Okay.
Hey, I can't jump, but I can hide.
As a group, you do fantastically. So yeah, the big man comes out and is just walking straight towards the building. You guys watch as he just wafts by. It smells great. It's got a nice aromatic perfume kind of going on about him.
Lovely.
Yeah, Fiat, it's exactly who you think it was.
Oh, gut-wrenching moment.
How long do you wait until you keep going?
As soon as he gets to the building, I would say probably.
Okay.
If other people have different thoughts, I am not the sneakiest.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like then at that distance, why would he have the reason to turn around?
Hop down the stairs. Start making your way.
Yep.
Teleportal guys. Craig, you are in the last seconds, and you got to reapply oil, or you're visible. Do you reapply oil?
Yep.
All right, you have 7 more minutes. It's not perfectly lining up between the groups, but it'll line up in the end. since you're by him, Grek's gonna squawk a little bit in surprise, and then like kind of panically look around for a place to hide. He's gonna try. Gonna try and just go. He's gonna try and do like the Dark Leaper thing, and he's just gonna lay flat on the back end of the staircase so that you'd be facing away from him as you come out of the stairs. And that's a nat 20. So he's pretty good there.
Similar
LA, what are you up to? Just hanging out? Are you peeking around the corner to like check in on anyone? You can probably peek over the edge and watch over here.
That's literally my idea, was just to like try and keep an eye on both situations.
Okay.
And act if I have to. So.
You do see that whole thing happen, where like they start. You see them running down, and you're like, okay, cool. And then you see them like quickly bolt to the side and run around to the back end and just like crouch. And then a giant walking out of the staircase towards the building.
Oh, good. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna kind of lean around the other corner and like look at and see what's going on with the portal. Obviously, I can't see.
Yeah, portal still seems set.
On it, but okay. As long as no one's over there poking around that I can physically see, I think things are okay. So.
Mm-hmm.
Stay posted up.
Saving group, roll me hides.
The what group?
Your group.
Okay.
Not portal group. Rescue group.
8 again.
Total?
Hide.
15.
24. Jesus, really?
32.
Ew.
I'm sneaky.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you guys are all hiding. Dark Leaper, you feel awkward, and you still see the glow of that dude's pipe outside. So you just kind of like straighten back up, just walking with like a little bit of a pep in your step, but just trying to play cool. Just trying to play cool. You guys get past. Give me another one.
I can just like see
17.
Miku, like someone coming by and just like stand still, and they're like, "Oh, it's just a mushroom."
Mm-hmm.
24.
Yeah.
16.
All right. You guys are gonna run over here, and the door is going to open right as you go past, and an ogre is gonna walk out. You're gonna keep booking it, and Dark Leaper, you're gonna see that and just kind of keep walking and just be like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Brock's team, you're gonna see another very tall greened giant with chrome armor, not fully clad like these guys. It's a bit more patchwork, and then more like regal clothes underneath the armor as well. But he's just gonna kind of make his way over towards the portal. Other team, you're sprinting up. Give me another hide. As you go up the stairs.
How far away is that green person?
19.
29.
Right about there.
24.
5.
How do they use it if that thing is like roof?
I have a feeling you're about to find out.
So you're like right there.
I am stepping out of the circle, and I'm taking the rings.
you will have to press the thing down to release the bits. So like you slot them in, and the thing lifts up, and it kind of like holds onto them. And then when you press them down, it opens up, and you travel with the pieces.
Oh no, we're not gonna.
I don't have any arcane spells.
Are you popping back around and making your way, LA? You saw them start to book it.
Yep.
You are gonna see the other giant walking towards the teleportal.
Great. Yep.
Okay. Rest of the party, one last hide to the staircase. Get through the middle part. Dark Leaper, you're lagging behind a little bit.
28.
Yep.
So you're getting to like the middle part as they're getting to the top of the stairs.
These are like big steps, aren't they?
Yeah, they're uncomfortably large for you. Miku's on show. Otherwise, it's just like taking 2 steps at a time for medium people. Like it's a stretch, but you can do it.
Because I'm just like wondering like the size difference between like Goliaths and giants. Like
It's enormous.
I feel like awkward.
They're super small for the giants.
Okay. 24.
Show, would you roll?
28.
Okay. Yep, you guys are good. You start to pop out, and you see a very tall green giant. Big green giant. The way I described it before. Walking into the teleportal.
Wait, who's the pink thing?
You.
Oh, I'm actually. Can I step real close to, like, the center, but not, like, kind of like virtually on the other side of him?
Here?
Yeah.
Sure. You are there. What are the rest of you doing?
Upon seeing that, I think we're gonna run towards it, I would assume. And I don't have a choice at this point.
That is our option.
Would we know that though? Like us just arriving.
This is the plan. This was the plan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you're just gonna charge into the teleportal?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I guess.
Grok's gonna scramble up to his feet and charge behind you, so he'll catch up with you at the same time, Dark Leaper. Elaine, you see them just bolt in behind this thing.
Come on, make it.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna obviously run as close as I can. I'm gonna make my way towards them. There we go. That's what I'm gonna do.
You can get to the teleportal at the same time as everyone else arrives.
Okay.
Alright, you guys charge in. By the time this thing like turns all the way around, because it's not spooked or like in a hurry, because it's not expecting small folk or really anything that's not ordinary. Turns around, looks down, and is just like, what the fuck? And you guys just like dive into the circle.
Now press it down.
Wait.
Craig stomps his foot down on the circle.
Wait. Give it a hot second.
No.
Like we're all running to it at the same
No,
time.
hot second.
You're all in. You're all in the portal.
When we're all in the circle, I press it down and we all
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you trying to react in the last second?
I'm doing something. Yeah.
Okay.
As I'm running over, I'm taking the bag of holding off, giving it to Show, and then I'm stopping right before the circle.
You can just toss the bag of holding into the teleportal, like onto the ground in the portal. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Craig stomps his foot down. White light shines up. You all lose your breath for a moment. Cold, rushing air. You end up not exactly where you remember, but pretty close. You can actually see the encampment of where you were before. It's just over the ravine. And basically like the same place. You're on a cliff ledge, you're in the fog, and you have a giant colossus with you. And he just grumbles down, "What the fuck is this?" That I think only Fia can understand. And he's just gonna like stomp his foot down. And we will pick up there next week.
so who's through the portal currently?
Everyone but Dark Leaper.
Son of a bitch, Dark Leaper.
You're the strongest one. Oh, we're gonna die. We're all gonna die.
That's up to you guys to
At
survive.
least you can like hide in amongst.
Buddy?
Right.
Like at
I don't
least
think you realize how much you carried our group through these battles.
You know,
man.
sometimes
Well, you gotta figure out something
as
else.
a parent, you have to let people make their own strides in becoming independent people.
It's like
That
making it to
water's
the
really
playoffs
dumb.
and then just being like, you know what? Maybe I just won't show up to practice today. It's fine.
Oh man. Well, shit. Damn. Dark Leaper, I didn't know if you would go through with it, or at least in that way.
That was my plan. That was Dark Leaper's plan, at least, since he met the family.
Yeah.
I was just like, he's not gonna leave.
Yeah. Hell
He
yeah.
wants to make sure you guys are safe as you can be.
Right.
And
Whew. I love it.
his main goal is always doing that.
Yeah. I love it.
Whoops.
Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Well, you and I will talk about what we're doing going forward. Rest of the group. Think about what is ahead. Luckily, you still have someone who can speak giant with you. No one's been attacked yet. And you're closer to home than you have been the last 2 sessions. And the boat comes in like 2 days.
Yeah, some silver linings.
Yeah. Craig is still invisible.
We're good.
Forgot about that.
element of surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miku's pretty much untapped for spells. Ele's basically untapped for spells. Right? You cast a bunch of things?
Yeah, no, every time all of us exist up in that, like, every day I pretty much had to, like, make sure we were not taking weather damage, so
Okay.
I got what I had last time. I just
Gotcha.
did my domain.
Gotcha.
That was it.
Oakley Dokley. Well, I will see you all next week, and this will be very interesting.
Reno.
I definitely thought you were gonna pause and just wait and see what would happen, but I'm very happy you were just like, nope, we gotta go. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. That was a peak D&D moment right there.
Dude.
And And you guys rolled above a 15 constantly to not be seen by anybody.
I think we split the party in the optimal way because we had
That was-
the sneakiest sneakers.
Yeah, that was pretty good. If only Grok could shape change or go invisible, it would have been perfect. Luckily, he's got nat 20s to depend on.
Yeah.
Just lies up against a wall. Nobody can see me.
Yeah, just lies down.
Such a
It's-
good
it's funny
sneaker.
because, like,
Just nope.
in a giant city, birds are like normal sized. But I feel like if he wanted to, he could have just been like the giant version
Giant
of a
bird.
bird and just been like hanging out on top of a roof, just pretending. to
Squawking. Yeah.
He's squawking.
Too bad a lot of these giants are incredibly intelligent.
I know.
They are not like Ettins.
True.
But
it would have been funny
Yeah.
if they were not intelligent.
So, did you guys have fun? I know it slowed down and stalled a little bit, like the last third there. But I hope things came around to a decent endpoint. And I know it's also late, and I am barely hanging on to consciousness.
Yeah,
I get you.
I was
That's
barely
okay.
awake when we started. I practically like napped through the beginning.
All good. Thank you for being
That was good.
such a good sport about being kidnapped and not directly involved in things for so long. I definitely expected the kidnap to last like 2 games. But I think this is a good pace. Like, you guys immediately went. I did warn Fia, like, they may choose not to come get you. And that's kind of in their right, and I apologize. You might need another character. But we would have worked something out anyway. Like, everything would have played out just fine.
Right.
I was already thinking of another character, but I guess I will have to use it another time.
You have 35 hit points, so at any point in time you could die.
I actually no, I only have
So-
25.
You only have 25 hit points, so at any point in time you could die.
Right.
That's failing a reflex save from a fireball.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
At any point in time,
I
you
literally
will
can
die. Let's
throw a
not
higher
lie.
punch than I can take.
Constantly
I
on
mean-
the verge of death.
The idea could be,
Yikes.
like, if you do die, you could just be, Dark Reaper's character.
Yeah,
He had a billion hit points.
giant barbarian. The opposite of Fia.
Right.
Yeah.
Good stuff, though.
Good shit. Well, you made it out. I was also half expecting you guys to just be like, let's just cut the chains and have this thing crash down and look through the rubble. I was like, oh man, I really...
That was the backup plan.
Yeah.
Listen,
Or-
we wouldn't have survived the fall, is my thing.
No, like, you never would have gone up. You were like, let's just cut the chains, let this thing fall, and see if Fia makes it. Bring her down to us.
20 points of health she has.
Or you, like, wait to go on the boat to go back to town to, like, grab a scroll of something pretty powerful, cut the thing down, teleport her out as it's, like, crashing down to Earth, and then call it a day.
The like crazy thing is, it's like I literally jumping off a 20-foot table cost me a little bit more than
Half.
the
Yeah.
hit points.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dangerous
you're gonna
maneuver.
die. Oh, you're gonna die.
I was also expecting you guys to just hop out and then go across around the outside to get to there. But you guys rolled really well on hide, so you can just walk through the city. Book it through the city. Act like a bunch of high school kids about to go TP their friend's house. Middle of the night. Dodging cars.
Oh, I love that everybody rolled well and Dark Leaper didn't roll above an 11. Stealth.
Well, luckily you could blend in.
Yeah.
Right. That
It's-
was
it's such
the,
a-
the savior.
It's a hilarious like roleplay fit in that the one person rolling terribly just happens to be the one who can get away with it.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
wacky.
And LA's just like pushing buttons, seeing what she can do.
Yep.
Yeah. What were you expecting the giant to do, by the way? Were you expecting him to like take you somewhere? Like, what were you hoping for as a reaction with the glowing stone?
Oh, I was literally just. It was what I could do. It was
Okay.
just a distraction. If you let me in, if it got the guards away from looking at the circle, cool, whatever.
Sure.
That was as far as my thought process went. So.
Cool. Alright, well, I will talk to you all next week. Same time, still works with everyone. I think we've got a good system going here. Great. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching all one half of a person.